Hi everyone, I wanted to come on here and share a dream that was given to Julie Whedbee. This was posted on Saturday, November 28th, 2020, and it's titled COVID-19 Vaccine Dream. I had a dream in the early morning hours of November 28th, 2020. There were 3 brief scenes that serve as an indication of what we will very soon be facing with the rollout of the COVID-19 vaccine. In the first scene, I was taking care of a little girl who was 5 to 6 years old and in kindergarten, finishing the end of the school year. I got a call from her principal on a Wednesday telling me that I had until that Friday to have her vaccinated, or she would not be permitted to return to school. I told the principal she was almost finished with the school year and only had a couple of weeks left. Couldn't he let her finish out the year? And I would deal with the vaccine issue before the next school year started. The principal firmly said no. She must be vaccinated and return Friday with proof, or she would not be permitted on school property. In the next scene, I was getting ready to return back for the final test of a class I was taking, finishing what seemed to be a 4-year college degree. I got a phone call from one of the administrators stating that a new law had been mandated and that in order to complete my degree, I too would need proof of being vaccinated, or I would not be permitted to take the final exam. I was shocked. I did my best to convince the administrator to allow me to just finish the exam quickly and be on my way, but he refused to listen. The last scene was in the local grocery store. I had a full cart of groceries and was in the checkout line. I noticed that everyone around me was acting strangely, almost as if they had been programmed to behave in a way that was non-confrontational and predictive. I also realized everyone around me was watching me, especially the cashier whose line I was in, and the cashier next to her. I noticed they were smirking back and forth at each other, and I was confused as to why I was drawing so much attention. When I finally unloaded my groceries and got ready to pay, the cashier told me my bill would be around $480. I knew there wasn't any way I had spent that much, as I have been shopping at the same store for more than 8 years. I estimated my total in groceries to be around $180. And I took out my store VIP card, which should have given me an additional discount. When I protested that the amount was too high and incorrect, the cashier rolled her eyes at me and pushed a button which brought a female manager out of the back of the store. The manager walked up to me and I asked her if there was a problem. I was prepared to pay in cash, but in my mind without speaking, I heard the manager say, "You know what the problem is. Pay your bill and leave." When I questioned her and told her I simply wanted to view the receipt to see why I was being charged so much, she simply stood her ground and said to me, "Well, this is what happens to you people who are non-compliant, and it's only going to get worse. Your days of coming here are short-lived." I then understood as I looked around at the people in the lines next to me that everyone had a biometric card that they were using to pay for their groceries. The card was proof that they had been vaccinated, and I was being punished for non-compliance, for not having the proper card. Suddenly, several men came out of the back of the store and quickly escorted me outside. At that point, I realized that I would not be able to come back to shop in the future. Dream over. I do not have the understanding of the timing of these things happening. Prophetic dreams are indicators of many things and largely symbolic and meant to convey a message or warning. This could happen before the first fruit transformation, or it could happen after. Only our Father knows the timing of these events and who will be living through them. My position is to present them to you for your discernment through the Holy Spirit and make the necessary preparations indicated to you personally and for your loved ones. I pray with all my heart that you and your families are ready, spiritually first being the priority, and physically as you have been led and are able, always, always remembering that we, as the children of Yahuwah, Father, are not to be fearful, and to trust in Him as the source of all. We have His promises that He is faithful to those who are faithful to Him. This is enough. When we've done all else to stand, we stand. Julie. And that is the end of the message. I love you all, and I pray that you all have a blessed day.